Here comes the great Khali.
7'1", nearly 350 pounds.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India, weighing in at 347 pounds, the Great Khali!
Well, he's been on a warpath as of late. In fact, he went undefeated for over 8 months.
Leaving a trail of bodies in his wake, including top names like Rey Mysterio and The Undertaker. There is no sword sharper than that of the Scottish Warrior.
Be ready for extreme brutality.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
Pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
There is no getting between Drew McIntyre and his goals. Whether the WWE Universe supports him or not, Drew will stay on the top of the food chain in WWE. Drew McIntyre has an unparalleled focus, refuses to let the outside noise get to him,
which only makes him even more dangerous.
Now it's time to get Extreme Rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really get to see the violent creativity of superstars.
Because sometimes a straight-up wrestling match isn't enough, Cole. Sometimes you need a few accessories to incapacitate your opponent. Be it a kendo stick, a chair, or a table, the possibilities are endless.
The claw is in.
Agonizing.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
Ooh. And retaliates with a counter. Getting back into the ring now. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Attacking the arm.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Placing him in the corner. Well, we had that scouted. Clothesline. And Drew there just got a taste of pushback to his warrior-like mentality.
Yeah, Khali's just using his size and strength. Agonizing. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
He's not giving up that easy.
carried to a vulnerable position here.
Hellacious power slam.
And this one's taken to the outside. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? What reflexes to stop Khali?
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Sent straight into the post. Just vicious.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Oh, looks like it's time for a little demolition.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Khali moves out.
A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window. It's not going to save you here. It's time to get extreme.
You make a good point, Corey. Everyday offense just isn't going to cut it in this kind of match. And now thrown back into the ring.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Oh, God.
Going for the cover here.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Stomp after stomp after stomp. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
And he heads back into the ring. Pin.
Here we go.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Dropped in the leg. Dodges away. Holy cow! That chair came in on them fast.
Onto the apron, and now taking out the ladder.
Doing more than that, Cole. Making some kind of bridge. I've never seen this end well.
Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent.
Good Lord.
So effective. Khali's gaining the upper hand.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Tossing them aside.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Khali with some surprising agility.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Oh, man.
Down.
I think it's time for the countdown. McIntyre.
Country.
That could finish off Khali.
Cover. Hangs on by a thread.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver. Khali is now under pressure.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next. And a stop to the gut, too. And he's coming, too. About to stumble his way into danger.
And now Drew McIntyre goes up the turnbuckle.
From the top.
Down. He's going for the pin. No, stops the count at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
The ladder. Things are about to get very interesting and dangerous.
It is very clear that Drew McIntyre is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Well, kicks like that are less about injury, more about insult. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen.
Jaw-shattering boot. Khali is really displaying aggression.
Drew's power currently being suppressed.
Driven into the barricade. Oh, what a right! Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Not looking good in this position. Oh. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
And a series of vicious stomps.
brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And Khali is firing up the crowd here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Vulnerable situation for him.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
And bit by bit, Khali chipping away at... Carefully measuring their opponent. And dropping the hammer with a headbutt.
Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
From an unbelievable height.
Is victory close? This could be it. No, kick out at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
How are they going to get away with this?
Oh, this is bull.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Oh, man, he goes flying into the ladder. Precarious position here.
This will not end well for him.
Ooh, and fights back. Not a good spot to be in. Slam. Khali's gaining the upper hand.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence.
One step ahead there.
Drew showing how much punishment he can withstand before paying it back himself.
Now's a chance for McIntyre to get back into this match.
Stomping the arm. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
What? Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Denied with an elbow.
Oh, gets put into the barricade.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered. Tossed.
And through the pain, McIntyre continues to bring the fight.
We're getting into desperation time for the great Khali.
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Heading back to the ring.
He's climbing to the top.
To the sky.
Shows great wherewithal there.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh!
That dodge shows that quick.
Khali is pinned down. Here's the pin. Oh, shoulder up before three.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
And now McIntyre is at a loss as his mind races.
The Scottish Warrior looking for something sinister, something impactful, perhaps the end of this match. Drew has them hoisted up from the second rope.
Avalanche, white noise.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The great Khali has been toppled.
You don't often see a man carry the stature of the great Khali, and you see him taken out even